it's me, Susan, and I'm here with you today to go through the For Sale by Owner booklet. And so this is a series of video because like I said, the book is a little bit long and I won't be able to do it in one video and I have to do it in multiple ones. So last video I was talking about the passive and active marketing, and so today I'll be talking about buyers. Oops, buyers. And there are two ways to understand buyers. One is to know what type of family or people are moving into your home so that you can market it a little bit more effectively. So let's say you have a townhouse and you're like, okay, most likely a first-time homeowner would like to move into here, and so when you're marketing, you want to attract the first-time home buyers. Or it could be investors, it could be a large family, depending on what your property is. Kind of try to figure out what this property would be best suited for. Large family investors, first-time home buyers, right? Number two is to understand that there are four types of buyers out there. So the first one is serious and in a hurry. So they are buyers who have sold their property or they have a lease and they've given notice, or they're relocating. And so all these people, they have a date that they have to move. And so when you're working with these buyers, you don't want to give them a different date and then scare them off. You want to understand if they do have a date where they have to move, that you're able to work with them. And so that, they won't be like, oh no, I can't buy this house because it won't work with me. If you're more flexible working with those people who are serious, then you're more likely to be working with them in, selling your home. So those types of buyers, if you can, follow up them frequently because they're going to buy a house anytime. Then there are people who are serious, but then they're not in a hurry. So these people, there are first-time home buyers. They need to take it, slowly a little bit. They need to understand the steps. It's all new to them. And so when you're working with these buyers and you're walking them through the house or going through the process with them, make sure that you go very slowly, not very slowly, like just, slowly and in details. Because a lot of the languages in real estate, they may not understand it yet, and you don't want them confused or frustrated. So just give them a little bit more patience and a little bit more time, and give them options, because then they'll feel comfortable when you're working with them, right? And you may want to set a schedule to follow them up. Maybe every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks. They're not in a hurry, but then if you touch base with them again, they may go, oh yeah, I remember that house. Maybe I can come revisit it or something like that. Because, they'll be seeing a lot of houses and they may forget about your house. And so you want to touch base with them to see if they're still interested. If they found something yet, maybe they want to revisit, right? Then there's third type, which is our investors. So these people, they flip houses or they rent. They buy your house and they rent it out. Or they just buy your house and they hold on to it for a time and they sell it again because of appreciation. So these people, they lowball, right? They're the investors. They just want to make sure that whatever they're buying is profitable. And so working with these people, you have to stand your ground. You have to really, stand your ground about your price also. So in order to stand your ground, you show them the market in the area. You show them comparables, and then you also talk about the potential of your home, what it could do. Could your house be turned into a 2-unit? Could your house, like this house here, can you take down the wall and make it open concept? So if you help them understand that your house has lots of potential, then maybe they become more interested. And even if you want to take it one step further, that if you show other property in the area that has, that has all these renovation stuff already and sold for a higher price, you can show them it's worth it to invest into this house and make profit off of it. So that's one way to work with investors. The fourth type is looky-loos. So they are neighbors who just want to come by and look at the house. They are people who are not qualified and real estate agents won't work with them, so they're just out about looking at stuff. There are people who go house to house, believe it or not, looking for decorating ideas. So these people, you'll know they're just coming by. They'll tell you that they're looking, they're just neighbors looking around. Or if you're trying to filter them out, trying to figure if they are looky-loo. So there are some questions that you can ask to see if they are. So maybe you can ask questions like, have they went to the bank and have the bank looked at their credit report yet? Have they got a pre-approval yet to hold down their rates for the next 120 days? What else can you ask them? When are they moving? Like if they're a buyer or any buyer, they would know when they're moving. So there are lots of questions you can ask to see if they are a looky-loo, and you don't want to ask them straight up if they are just looking around. You know, you want to ask questions and create a relationship. So just in case they could be a real buyer, but then you don't want to scare them off too. So those are the 4 types of buyers that are out there looking at homes, and hopefully helping you understand what buyers are out there will help you sell your house a little bit easier, especially when you're interacting with people. You know, you don't want to, you want to give them off a good vibe that, you know, you're here selling the home and you're here to inform them and work together. So those are the types of buyers that I have. If you have any questions, of course, feel free to comment below. I know I'm talking really fast. It's because I want to keep the video short. And what else? And that's about it. So my next video, again, I will continue along in the book until I finish it off, of course. And that's all for today. So have a great day, and I'll see you next time on my next video. Bye for now.